Hey.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard it.
Hey.
Playing Link. You pronounce that linked, right? Link. Link.
I'd say link, link. I was
Alright.
trying to put the G in the K, but I can't say that word.
Link is game 7 of the GIMP games. We've only played like 4 or 5. Uh, that's the one we're doing next. It is recognizably part of the same family, but begins its own twist. Oh, sorry, brings its own twist on some familiar mechanics. There are 5 colors, but initially none of the colors are owned by either player. In the course of the game, each player will claim 2 colors. Which colors to claim and when to claim them is a key decision. Is a key decision. The object of Linked is to make rainbow stacks of 5 chips with all different colors, topped by a chip whose color you have claimed. Their official rules have these details. All right, so if you know how to play, hopefully there'll be a time stamp thing to skip over the rules. But we're gonna read these here. All right, I got the Dutch rules and then the English rules. Okay, it's page 9. Hopefully this won't be too long. It's all about networking. An epilogue, the 7th game of the GIMP project for 2 players. Although the GIMP project was initially going to consist of 6 games, Lyngk is the 7th title in the series and acts as a synthesis or synthesis of the project. While GIMP itself is the epicenter of the project, Linked is the umbrella game. It brings together all 6 games through the implementation of elements and mechanics that characterize each game of the series. Alright, so we haven't done all of them, so hopefully we'll be able to play the other ones easier now. Alright, there's a game board, 3 white modeled pieces, 9 ivory pieces, 9 blue pieces. So it says 3 white from GIMP, 9 ivory from Tizar, 9 blue from Zertz, 9 red from Devon, 9 green from Punkt, 9 black from Yinch. And 1 bag of these rules. Alright, so yeah, we haven't played Devon or Punkt, I believe. We played Yurts, Tizar, GIMP, and Yinch. Cool. The aim of the game. Linked is played with pieces in 6 different colors, each representing a game of the GIMP project. I guess I should have done this last, maybe, I don't know. Actually, there are only 5 active colors. For the 6 color, white is not a color in itself. It can be used as any of the 5 other colors. In the beginning, the pieces of all 5 other colors are neutral. As such, they belong to both players. In the course of the game, each player must claim 2 colors, implying that from that point on, the opponent may no longer play with these colors. The goal is to build stacks consisting of 5 pieces of the 5 different colors. Victory belongs to the player with the most stacks of 5 pieces at the end of the game. Alright, there's a lot more rules here. I don't know what. Okay, 1 page, 2 page, 3 pages. Alright, there's 3 pages of rules. I don't know what else. Preparation. Place 8 pieces of each color. Okay, so it's going to do that for us. I'm trying to just skip. Players may claim a color at any stage of the game, but only when it is their turn before making their move. To claim a color, the player must take the piece of the desired color next to the board and put it in front of them on their side of the board. Joker pieces, neutral pieces, and claim pieces. The 3 white pieces must be considered as jokers. These joker pieces are passive. They cannot be used to play with. They must only be moved as part of a stack. At the start of the game, all the pieces on the board are neutral. They belong to neither of the players, meaning that apart from the passive jokers, both players may use them to make a move. In the course of the game, each player may claim 2 colors. As soon as the color is claimed by a player, the pieces of that color are no longer neutral. From that point forward, only the player who claimed that color may play with those pieces. But you need stacks of 5 still, right? No. Player may claim only one color at a time, thus it is not allowed to claim 2 colors during a single turn. When both players have claimed their 2 colors, the last 5th color remains neutral. Both players may go on playing with pieces of the neutral color for the remaining of the game. Players take turns. Each turn, a player must move one piece or one stack of a piece. To make a move, the player chooses any piece of the stack or neutral color or one of their claim colors. Moving a stack, it must always be moved as a whole. The piece on top of the stack determines whether a stack is neutral or belongs to one of the players. A move, be it with a neutral or claim color, must always end in an occupied space, thus on top of another piece or stack. A move can end on top of an adjacent piece or stack, and on top of a piece or stack that can be reached in a straight line, crossing only empty intersections. Okay, that's like some of the other ones. It is not allowed to jump over pieces or stacks. There's an extra option for making a move, but this is explained below in a separate section under the Lyngk rule. A stack can consist of at most 5 pieces. The key rule is that a stack can only be built with pieces of different colors. 2 or more pieces of the same color can never be part of the same stack. However, two or even 3 white pieces may be part of the same stack. As mentioned above, a white piece is a joker. A stack with a neutral piece on top of it may jump onto any single piece or onto a stack of at most the same height. It cannot jump onto a higher stack. A single piece of a claimed color or a stack with a claimed color on top of it may be moved onto any other piece or stack. That is, as long as the resulting stack is no higher than 5 pieces, and all the pieces are a different color. When a player completes a stack of 5 pieces, the top piece is in a color they have claimed. They must remove the stack and put it on their side of the board at all times visible to their opponent. And a removed stack is worth 1 point at the end of the game. When a player completes a stack of 5 pieces with a neutral color on top, the stack remains on the board as an obstacle. The stack does not count as a point for any of the players. It's not allowed to pass unless the player has no moves. The player cannot make a move anymore. The other player must continue to play until that player too has no possible move. In the event that a player who has passed gets the opportunity to make a move again, the player must do so. Alright. The Lyngk rule. The Lyngk rule may only be applied when playing with a claimed color. The rules that states that pieces of one. Just enlarge this a bit. I don't know. I've been reading this so small. All right. The rule states that pieces of one and the same claimed color are connected, but only under the condition that they can be moved towards each other with a regular move. A player can use pieces of that claimed color to make a double move or even a triple quadruple move by using them as links towards other pieces on the board. As such, pieces of each claimed color can be seen as a network of multiple moves to which the opponent has no access. Apply the rule as follows. You may move a piece of a claimed color towards another piece of that color, but it may not be put on top of it. Instead, you use the reach piece as a linked point, meaning that you must make a second move from there. Thus, from the reach piece, you must continue your move towards an adjacent piece or towards a piece that can be reached in a straight line. The piece you make your move with must be placed on top of this piece if the colors allow it. However, if the second piece is yet again the same claimed color, you must make a third move. Tiny bit more. It's not allowed to use the joker piece as a linked point. It's not allowed to use a linked point more than once in a single turn. End of the game. The game ends when the last possible move has been made. The winner is the player with the most stacks of 5 differently colored pieces. In case of a tie, the winner is the player with the most stacks of 4 pieces on the board. That still doesn't determine the wins with 3 and so on. Eventually, if even the number of single pieces is equal, the game is in a tie. There's a variant of 6 stack, which we might do at a later point. But there's the rules on the page if you want to pause it. Alright. I think that makes sense. But we'll figure it out.
Sounds very similar.
I don't understand that you have to make groups of 5, but if someone claims a color, you can't use that piece. So you can only make groups of 3. So I'm kind of confused about that. You bet. All right. What did you do? Oh, okay. Move the red to the black.
I moved. Yep.
All right. Oh, okay. So these silver ones are the jokers. They're not white.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm still confused about, like, if you claim a color, then how you have to make stacks of 5. So I'm kind of confused on how you'd make stacks of 5. Maybe you just probably can't just pick up the color, but you can still like put it under your stack. All right, so I'm going to pick. I'm going to pick green. I don't know how to pick green. Okay, so I can click it on the side. Oh, and then you put it next to your name. All right. Nice. This also kind of reminds me of Tintas. Nice.
So do we have to change the color each time we make a different stack? Or
So now you have at least. I mean, we still have one color to choose, but your stacks will have to have a green on top or the next color you choose. So all the points that count for me will have a green on top or I guess black or tan on top. And yours will be red or blue. All right. Let me think. Because I kind of want to. Because you can't lift green, so I kind of should just leave that alone. It's red and blue. And then black. Let me take that. So I have a joker and a tan. I need. That should be a straight line. And I don't think you can jump over. Yeah. What? Because I have a claim. Oh, I didn't. Alright, so I'm going to claim this guy. I feel like we haven't used that Lyngk rule. I'm not sure exactly. Green, red, blue. Uh-oh.
What did you do?
I moved the tan on top of a black one on the bottom.
Gotcha.
We both got the same. Ooh. Is it going to be a tie?
No, you won't.
I don't think so.
That says you did. The top.
Ah, yeah. Looks like the clock was sounding. I didn't have the sound on. Game 1 by MangoTownTravis. Alright, okay. Cool.
Yes, this is because your piece was, the last one available was your color, maybe.
Yeah, but it should be about the amount of stacks that are on the board, or that we have captured. And then we both have 3 and 3. So, it's a tie in my heart, but, whatever. Yeah, that reminded me a lot of Tintas. I know we didn't do the linked rule much, or if at all, but yeah, we can do that again. We can do that again sometime. Yeah, remind me a lot of Tintas, but cool. Until next time.